welcome back to Steph's Design Space. My name is Stephanie, and today we are going, this is like part 2. So yesterday we put signatures together, we opened the box, well, we looked at everything that was in the box, and these are the signatures. So the last thing I did was cut them down. I always practice sewing beforehand, and my sewing machine is acting like a crazy thing, so I just gave up. So this is the only thing that I sewed, and I sewed this. Remember how I said this was going to be a wraparound pocket, and I thought it'd be fun to sew that. So it, anyway. So what we're doing today is we're going to put these signature, this signature into this cover, just like that. All right, how is everybody doing today? I am doing good. I think I am going to take a break today. I don't know, I'm going to be taking a break on Friday, so I don't know if I'll be able to take a break today or not, but we will see. Where's my center page? There it is. All right, so first things first is clamps. I have found that for me it is the easiest if I clamp it. Clamp it. So we're going to make sure that everything is perfection, and we are going to clamp. I just clamped this part and that part. So that is a good, yep, words are hard, people. Words are hard. Next thing I'm going to do is take my little template, and I just center it up. Now, I do need to scoot this up. So I'm just looking at the corners of the page being even with this, right? And having about the same amount of space on the ends. And then this goes directly into the papers. And then I kind of hold it all together, put it on my styrofoam, get my awl, my pokey tool, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm going to hold this in place, and we are just going to stab all the way through. And that is one of the main reasons I love using the styrofoam, because then I feel it go through, so I know it is good to go. There we go. All right. Perfect. Now what I want to do is go this way, and I already got the big bite out. So I'm going to put eyelets. I love putting eyelets in the spine. You don't have to at all. It is not necessary, but I enjoy it, so, and I have the stuff. So that is what I do. Now I will say it is a bit challenging to see the dot that is the hole. So I am going to get a pen that doesn't work. At least it's not working on that. Oh, here's a black marker. That's what I needed. All right. And we're going to do a dot, and a dot. Those dots are easier to see than the hole. And then it's going to be hard for y'all to see. I have to look at it from the side to know exactly where the hole punch part is going through. Okay, and then to the center. Perfect. And here. Okay, we're going to flip that up to where it is going to do the eyelets, and make sure the fuzzy stuff is out. I may have to get like the little scissors. This might work. Well, not with the sticky stuff on it, it won't. I'm so excited for this music journal. The other boxes, I've done big journals, and I was like, you know what, let me do a little, you know, one signature journal with all the things. And so that's what we're doing. All right, I already got my eyelets out. So I just need to poke them through. And they're just like that bronze color, like the thing, what is this? The little safety pin dangle. Same kind of bronzy color. And then I picked a dark brown thread because I thought it matched this, right? Some of the dark brown in here, so that's what we're going to use. But first things first, let's get the eyelets in there. Smush. And then flip it to do this one. And they are in and doing well. Okay, so that is good to go. Let me move that up out of the way. And you know what I did not do? I did not make sure that all of these are facing the right way. Hopefully they are. And I may not be able to tell. I feel like this one's upside down. Is it? No, I think that's... Alright, well, if I can't tell, if it's not obvious and apparent to me, then it's gonna be, I'm okay with it. Oh, this one definitely feels upside down. It's hard to tell. No, because there's the treble clefs, and that's right. So, okay, I'm just gonna flip through, and if it looks glaringly horrible, then I will switch it. But if it doesn't, then we're gonna leave it. Are those the two? No. Okay, that is all good. That's the center, so that means, see, that is upside down. That is the treble clefs, and those are definitely upside down. So, now it's not. That's right side up. I can't tell, so it's gonna stay. And I know if y'all are music people, y'all are probably looking at this going, oh, good gravy. That's all wrong. But like I said, if it's not glaringly wrong to me, I'm okay. And this one... Okay, I'm gonna say we are good. Now, the only thing I'm not good with is the fact that I rearranged all of these. And there. So I'm gonna poke that through, which should, in theory, get these lined up. So I'm gonna go back and clip, clip. All right, so lessons learned, make sure that you check the direction before you poke holes. All right, that is through, and that. All right, good to go. All right, now we're gonna measure our thread, and I very generously do 3, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, and cut. And 3 being the length of this, give or take quite a bit. I've had it to where I've cut it too short. I would much rather have too much than not enough. So, 'cause you can always cut it down You know what I mean? Yes, yes we do. All right, so I'm gonna start on the inside. So here's the trick: if you want your knot to be on the inside, you start on the inside. If you want your knot on the outside, you start on the outside. Here, I'll show you what I mean. We'll do it on the outside. I'm okay with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go outside, in through the middle. And yes, this is always a challenge for me. I know there are people who can just whip it in and out, and that is definitely not my superpower. Okay, there we go. So there we have it. I'm gonna go down. And through the bottom. Come on, pull. All the way to the top. So middle, bottom, all the way to the top. And I like to pull it all the way through, okay, because I can just work with it better. And there we go. Come on. Where's my needle? Okay, now I'm going to pull tight. Now we have to go back through the middle. I bet I won't split my thread as bad if I'm going this way. There you go, Lisa. Maybe if we do it backwards, we won't split our thread. Lisa and I've talked about how much we split our thread when we do these. Okay, so I'm going to unclip so I can pull it easy. Okay. And I'm going to laugh if I actually did split the thread. Oh my gosh, the needle's still in there and I squeezed it hard. Woo, that was painful. Okay. Pull. And I'm going to make sure that this is in there. Good. Perfect. Looking great. All right, so I'm just going to tie a knot. And another knot. And then a bow. Okay. We'll have that hanging like that, and that is perfect. So the signatures also knit, looking good, and that's what the center is going to look like. So no bow, no knot, no anything in the center because it's on the outside. So just remember, if you start from the outside, your knot's going to be on the outside. If you start on the inside, it's going to be on the inside. Easy peasy. Okay. This is going to be the closure. We already know that, right? How much time do I got? 13 minutes. So we can do a little bit of decorating, kind of see what we have. These go in there it is. Kind of see what we have. Like, I know for a fact I want this wraparound pocket. So let's find a home for that. I don't know. Not in the center. I love that for journaling space. That's going to be too close to that. You know what? We can spruce this up. Oh, that's just too samey. Okay. We are going to do it like this. Uh-oh, I think, yep, 2 pages. We're going to do it like this. Now, I am done second guessing myself. This was just the what I cut off of the envelope. Okay, so if I'm doing a wraparound pocket, I need our glitter glue. And all I'm going to do is down the side and the bottom. Kind of get that thread in there. Okay, and then we are going to flip it. Now I'm not worried about this part because it's up against the book. I mean, up against the page, up against the book. What is wrong with me? Okay, and flip that over. Give them a little book weight. The side and the bottom. Kind of hold it there for a bit. Let the glue do its thing, especially where the, yep, words are hard. So hard. Okay. Now let's see what else we have. Now this is going to be like a journal, right? So I love to have lots of journaling space and opportunities in the journal. So on here, I want to spruce that up a bit. So let's just get these out so I can flip through. When I say spruce it up a bit, I want to add a wee bit of color. Okay. Like that. Just add a little bit of color. Now we don't need to add any more like music notes or anything like that to it because it's got plenty of that. So I think I'm good with that. Although I really might like that. Yep, I like that better. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. And remember when I said I give myself all the ones that didn't cut properly. So I do have to do a little extra trimming around just to kind of get rid of the white. And yes, I can ink it, and I will ink, but this just helps get rid of some of the excess white. Ink. All right. So we were able to sew a signature in with eyelets and everything. Let's see, what else are we going to be able to do? Maybe a few decorating. I'm probably not going to finish this on camera. There's other like videos that I want to do, things I want to show you, different. And now if I happen to be able to show that and do it in this, then I absolutely will. But I will probably finish this on my own and then just do like a flip through of it. But right now, I just wanted to show you, how much you actually can get done in 20 minutes or less. Now let's do this right there. I like it. Oh, ink. Ink, ink, ink. Don't forget that. Oops. Especially this is a very brown journal, right? So okay, so we have that. Now we need a journal card to kind of go in there. Yes, because it's kind of wide, right? So I definitely think I want like a journal card, but a tall one. So I can cut this in half. Now it is double-sided, so this may have to get covered up. I know this is 6 by 6, so half is going to be 3. And that is honestly way more like a tag, not a journal card. So I'm going to pick this one. We can cover this up, okay? It's double-sided, so you get to pick what you like. Now this was left over from the piano roll. Remember I said keep your stuff, and it's for this purpose, if this is big enough. I got the very end of it, so it has this tape. Well, it's not going to give it up, and I don't know. Oh, if I do it up there, it will be. Alright, scooch over. And this will be the last thing I'm able to do. I was going to do that upside down. It's not good. I do have other stuff I can cover it with, but I just want to use up the scraps, use up the stuff that I have, right? And then I can move on to other items if need be. Okay, now if I can get this on this very rolly, all right, I need you to go straight up that way. Yes. Okay, it is going to fit. Barely, but it fits. Put you on top. And then we're just going to cut this out. But this way, and this is thin enough where you can still see through it. I love that. So you can still see the music notes through it, but you can write on it. Because it's very thin. But it serves its purpose as to making it to where you can journal on it. Okay. Too wide. Y'all know how I am about cutting my, that's gonna work. For my tags, I am not clever enough to do it like other people do, so I found a way to do it the way I do it. Okay. All right, now I'm smushing this down. This definitely needs to be trimmed a bit more. And then we will round the corners. All right. It's getting there, guys. Little lump there, it gives it character. Ink, let's, no, not gathered twigs, walnut stain. It's a nice darker one, but not as dark as, whatchamacallit. You know what I was going to show you? Do I have time? Oh, I'm already at 22 minutes. So I noticed, I didn't think through when I ordered the lace. So I got the black and the white because in my mind I'm like, music is black and white. But this is what you can do. So here's a tag, and this tag is going to go right here. Okay. And I will put a little something there. I don't know what yet. No. I will cut out a tab topper, but I'm not worried about that right now. I do want to show you, because our time is getting up. I do want to show you, this was a messed up piece, so I just cut it off. If you have the white, you can ink it. Okay, so if you're like, that white is super white, and it really doesn't match the inside of this journal because it's a lot more browns, you can absolutely ink up your white lace. Okay, do both sides because it will kind of go through. But absolutely, you can do that. Huge difference. Big difference on the way that it's going to look in your, in the journal. So if you don't want the stark white, you can ink it up, and you will see the difference that it's going to make. You may want the white. I was like, what is that? That's the envelope thing. Okay. But you can put it there. And like I said, you may want the white, and that's okay if you do. I'm not saying you have to do it. Just letting you know that there's options if you don't like the white. And if you see my journal and I'm doing a flip through and you're like, where'd you get that brown lace? It's because I colored it with ink. All right, let's go ahead and close this bad boy up. And I came up with this idea, but I haven't done a journal, a full, you know, journal with this kind of closure. So for all I know, it could be an epic fail. But it's not. So it holds it closed just as well as any other closure. And it is so pretty. Love, love, love it. So I got a bow on the front, a bow on the side. And I am trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to do with this. We will see. We will see. Anyway, guys, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.